Are we live? Are we? Are we live? I never know when we're live. Mean. Yes. Yes, we're live. Hi, guys. God, I get so nervous. Things, all the live streams make me feel so freaking nervous. Are you listening? Are you listening? Is everything okay? So you never see, guys, this part of I am red as shit. You never see this part, but so I have two screens, the computer screen and my phone screen, and I have to mute my computer in order to talk with you, and there's no like interference. What is the word? Hi guys. Hi Andrea, Cecilia, Jordan, Jassy, Andrew, Ink, Dublev, Georgina, Alejandra. Yay! My God. Remember, if you're watching this from the please go to the YouTube side of things, because there I can read your comments and your questions. And I have seen comments on the Patreon page like, why are you not reading my questions? And it's because I can't read I mean, I could, but it's much easier to read it here on YouTube. How are you guys? How are you? How are you? It's been a while. I know. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Fatima. Lisi. Hi. I know that we speak very often on the Patreon page, but I really, really wanted to do this like a newsletter version live because I feel it's different and I feel I can read you and I can read your comments live. I mean, I can't see you, but you can see me. And hi, Katsi. Oh my God. Katsi? How do you pronounce your name? Alexandria, hi. Hi, Gracefully. Hi, Mo. Guys, I hope you're on your PJs. Here in Hastings it's very late. It's 5 p.m. So I'm embarrassed. I'm really embarrassed. Should I be embarrassed? It's Sunday. I am like half PJ. So I'm wearing a t-shirt, but I'm like on the downside of things. Like, yeah, I'm wearing PJs. Oh, how many are there? Oh my God, there are 80 people watching. Hello, guys. That is a lot of people. So usually when I do live streams, I do them while I'm drawing. And yeah, but today we're not going to draw. We're going to do a like a newsletter thing. If you're, yeah, lots of people in their PJs. Yes. This is so weird, guys. Life, yes, Alejandra. Naya is yes, Ruth. 12 a.m. in Taiwan. Oh my God. So yeah, Jordan, you're committed to this live stream because it's 12. Hey, my God, yeah. Oh, thank you for the. So Kimi says, I love your new hair color. So I dyed it today. I'm not as extreme as I was a few weeks ago. The thing is, guys, if we can talk about hair for a while, I had no idea that it was such a mess to have pink hair while you're traveling because you don't have the hair equipment while you're traveling. But I did my best in Mexico to keep my hair flawless. Flawless, yeah. This is not flawless, guys. No. Hi, Normux, no Moriarty. Hi. So, guys, now that we said hello and we're all catching up in our PJs. Hi, Rama. Hi. Yes, I love saying hello. Hi, Michelle. I want to talk about a few things. First of all, I am really proud of myself because this weekend I did a few home renovation stuff. And I'm really proud because even though I spend most of my time here at home, I never do like home renovations because, so I don't think I've ever told you this, guys, but I live in a like historical flat. I don't know if you can see, but all the fireplaces here, this is a fireplace. They're like the original fireplaces. And my landlord was very keen. You can't drill the wall, you can't drill anything. You can't put like paintings and like any sort of like huge drilling is like totally forbidden. So, and then I can't hang stuff on the walls. So we're about to turn a year here in Hastings. I know, time flies, you know. So the thing is that we, for this entire year, we haven't had any curtains. So we're basically super exposed to our neighbors 24/7 the whole time. So luckily, in most of this wing of the flat, we don't have any neighbors watching. But my bedroom, God, this is so embarrassing, guys. But my bedroom is like it's this in the front of the road, so a lot of people could potentially see me naked. Now this was obviously not happening because Ed had my God. Okay, I'm not going to read the comments because I need to tell you this, but then I am going to catch up with the comments. So my bedroom, the place where I sleep, and the place where I'm naked because I changed. I can't believe we're already talking about being naked, but the place where I changed my clothes wasn't like we didn't have any curtains for a while, so I had to be like super sneaky and ninja and stuff like that. And then a few months ago, he's like, I can't keep living like this anymore, Fran, because we need curtains. We are normal people. And I'm like, I know, but we can't drill. Like this is like a historical building. We can't drill the walls. And he's like, so what we're going to do? And he took a piece of duct tape. So duct tape is basically, for those of you who don't know, duct tape is basically like a very strong like adhesive. It's like masking tape, but really strong. It's like this, but black, and you use it for construction. And he took a pillowcase with duct tape, and we have used that as a curtain for 7 months, 6 months. Oh my God. So of course, guys, I am very, I don't want to say hippie, because every time someone uses the word hippie is for a very pejorative, very like, oh, you're such a hippie, dirty hippie. And I hate that because hippies were great. But I don't mind like having a pillowcase as a curtain with duct tape, because it's home, and I don't mind. I don't spend much time at my bedroom. Like um obviously I sleep there, but it's not the place where I spend most of my time, so I didn't care. But I started caring when a lot of people started coming to my place. I don't know, like for meetings or friends who were staying over and stuff. And I keep pretending to myself and lying to my friends, like, oh no, this is just temporary. That duct tape and the pillowcase you see in my window is just temporary. But in my deep heart, I knew it wasn't. I knew it was a lie. So I wanted to take you. Do you want to go to a field trip with me, guys? I'm gonna take you with me because this is what is happening. So I can't read the comments right now because I am taking you with me. By the way, I'm sorry if the signal goes like crazy. So yeah, guys. So this is my. Can I show you this? This is where the magic happens. I hate when people say that. So this is my bed. This is hamburguesa and cereal. They are napping right now. And this is what I did. Do you mind if I share this with you guys? So I put like very tiny hooks, and I bought fabric, and I did like a piece of work here. I did these curtains, and I'm really proud of them. I mean, they're not like, oh, this is a masterpiece, but it's something. And you know what? When I leave, I can put like, what is the word you use for that? Like material where you put like hooks out. Well, I'm going to put that, and I'm really proud. And the other thing, well, this is where I keep my clothes. This is all my clothes, by the way, guys. I have never shown you this to you. This is my side. Is usually smaller, but since now Ed is not using his hangers, I'm using a couple of them. This is where we keep not most of our clothes, but our clothes. This is the mirror. Hi guys. And the other like home improvement I did is that I bought these two friends, and they're gorgeous, don't you think? And these are my favorite ones because I don't know if you can see, but it has like a very velvety texture. It's soft as hell. I am going to leave the names of the plants in the description box once this live stream is over, because I am sure you are wondering what they're called. But this is my living room, guys. I love how it looks now. It looks like a grown-up flat and not a what is the word? Like a crazy person's flat. I'm now reading the comments. Plant babies, yeah. I know those plants are beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed my my small home update. Oh, that looks not weird. Thank you, Andra. I really appreciate it. Chelsea said, "Yeah, that's a great idea." La la la. Comment hooks. What's the name of the like curtain hooks you were saying? Common hangy strip things. Oh yeah, that's the thing. So usually the last time that I used those like easy to came off, what is the name of that? Like when there's like hooks with a special glue that is resistant enough to hang things, but you can then take them off. Each and every single time, guys, I've used those like easy to come off hooks. I rip off the entire wall. In Berlin and in Chile, I remember using those. Excuse me, I'm going to put you in the what is the name of the tripod? Each and every single time I have used that freaking things. I don't know why. Maybe I am not using them properly, but they have been a pain in the ass to remove. So that is a problem. Oh, people from Chile. Hello. Like 3M hooks. Yeah, I'm going to try them next time. But 3M strips. Yeah, I know. Man, I might have used them, but yeah, okay. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know, because I mean, so far the experience that I had with those like hooks have been not the like the best ones, but I'm going to give them a go. Maybe I was too rough at the moment of like take them off. I don't know, guys. You tell me. Maybe I'm too rough. Maybe I'm too rough for you. No, I'm kidding. So, what else do I need to? So I prepare a small like notes. This is my. This is not. These are obviously not all the notes, but it's like I am testing new ways of organizing myself this year. I didn't buy a planner for me, so I'm trying to see if I can design my own planner, guys. This is something that I need to talk to you about. Something very important. So, first of all, Mexico was great. I was, as you guys know, I was sick most of the times. I was pooping my pants. And is this TMI? No, it's not TMI. It's only you guys. It was great, but I couldn't go out and like see the side, like see stuff. I didn't go to Frida Kahlo's house, was something that I really, really wanted to do while I was there. And I mean, thank God I was sick while Ed was there and he could take care of me, because being sick here alone would have been horrible, but thank God he was there. By the way, Ed is coming back I'm looking at my calendar. He's coming back the 18th. So we're a week and a half away, guys, from being a normal couple again. By the way, Ed hasn't been here in Hastings in 3 months. So it's weird to be used to not him not being around. It's so weird. Did you eat something that you made you sick? I don't know, Ruth. You tell me. No. The thing is that so the last day I worked at Pictoline, I drank too many mezcals, and mezcals are like the cousin of tequila, and I got really drunk. And in the beginning, I thought I was feeling. By the way, guys, I never drink. I don't remember the last time that I was that drunk, and Thank God Ed wasn't drinking, and he took care of me, and he said that I remain, like, I kept my dignity intact until the end, which was really nice. It's nice that someone who loves you and he's fully sober took care of me. But the thing is that in the beginning I thought I was having like the worst hangover ever, but then on Sunday I kept like feeling horrible. And my cousin, and she's like my closest friend, and she's also a doctor, she said that when you're hangover or when you're having your period, your immune system drops. I don't know why. And probably, I don't know if I told you this, but Ed was sick the first week that I was there while I was working on Pictoline. So probably while I was hangover, Ed gave me very kindly his virus, like the virus he had. So I got sick because of Ed. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. It was horrible. Yeah, Haley. Thank God we were together. Um, yeah, Haley says tequila will do that to you. I know. That was the thing. I thought I was hangover. I was going through like a nasty hangover, but then I realized this is more like, because you never get fever when you're on like on a hungover. So I thought it was that, but then I'm like, no, I'm seriously sick. So I got home, luckily alive. And now this past week, I have been catching up with emails and projects, and trying to see. This is the thing. This is why I wanted to have like a meeting. This is not a meeting, but I wanted to meet you guys, because I've been thinking a lot of what I am doing and what I want to do with my life and with everything. And I feel like I'm going through not a crisis, but a period where I'm trying to see where I'm going in some way. So for example, right now, and I took notes because I knew I was going to be not nervous, but when you're doing a live stream, you're trying to pay attention to lots of things, and my attention span is really short. So I wrote down everything. Um, Gatorade will help you to get through hangovers. I know, baby. I drank like 4 Gatorades and lots of water. So right now I'm working on the book cover. The friendship book, it's finally done, which is something that I'm really happy. And we need to celebrate that, by the way. So if you have ideas, so we can celebrate together this thing, like finishing a book together, that would be nice. This week I've been working on the friendship book cover and on a few inserts that go in between the chapter breaks, like as a chapter break. I've been also working on a scene, and as you guys know, I think I show you this, but I used this sketchbook for my Chilean adventures, these ones, and I'm doing a scene for my Etsy shop. So a lot of people is asking me about my Etsy shop and when it's going to be reopened. The thing is, I want to print this scene, and I think I'm going to do a enamel pin. I never know how to say that because I pronounce it like crap. Enamel pin. I want to do this scene and a pin, and I thought it would be nice to have all of these things ready when the shop it's open. So because I don't want to open the shop and lots of people buying stuff, and then, oh, I forgot to mention I have a new scene, and the people who already bought stuff can't shop, like, you know what I'm saying. I am also, I'm finally planning my my web design thingy. So if you go to franer.cl right now, it's a Tumblr page, and it doesn't look professional because I have had that website for 5 years. So I want to finally invest on a professional and serious and put together website. So I am going to start working on that this week. That makes me really happy. And I can, yes, let's drink mezcal. I don't want to drink mezcal ever again. Jordan, I hope the friendship book will be available on your Etsy shop too. Man, fingers crossed, because usually when I publish the English, like the Spanish version, the Spanish copyrights are taken by the publisher. But since nobody owns the English version, like the English copyrights, I want to start publishing my own books on my Etsy shop, because this is the thing, guys, like getting or meeting people that are interested in your books is very, very hard. And I'm trying to start publishing my own books because it takes so long for someone to get invested in publishing your book. So I am doing the best I can. Since I have a one-person business, it's really hard to do all of these things myself. But believe me, it's one of my main priorities right now to publish my books, at least in my own Etsy shop, and have like gain control again of my own books, of my own book publications. And also, I've been doing boring stuff, guys. The other day on Friday night, nothing like a crazy Friday night, I did my tax, like bookkeeping thingies, because when you have a business like this one, even though it's really small, I like to have like a spreadsheet with all my expenses and my receipts. And can I take you again with me? Is this too boring for you guys? Like going on these field trips with me? Wait, let me change. So this is a small on my desk. So this was all my Friday night, guys. Look at these babies. These are folders that I have with receipts and invoices and like stuff that I have of my business, because even though um, like the tax return thingy is every December or January, I don't want to wait until the end. So I tried to be like super shit. I tried to be like super organized and not wait until the end. Um, so Valeria Diaz is asking, ¿qué estás usando para hacer tu web? What are you using for my web design? I have no idea. I mean, I think it will be WordPress, because I am hiring a professional this time. So since this is the thing, I wanna my Etsy shop open, but I would love to have my own shop, guys, because the cut that Etsy does to my sales is too big, and it's money that I could be using for other stuff. So I want to, since I have to program a new shop, like an online shop, I want to hire someone that knows what he's doing. And I think he will be using WordPress, I think. I don't know. I'm going to ask him. Kimi says that no, we love it. Thank you, Kimi. I know I could come with you. Georgina says, oh gosh, I wish I was organized with mine. So I wasn't that organized in the past. I had to do it because otherwise my invoice, like, guys, especially when you go to the post office really often, or when you keep like lots of expenses, because I have expenses, for example, with my Etsy shop, or with my office supplies, or sometimes when I go to Casart, or when I go to an art supply store, I have other expenses. Or for example, if I want to buy a tripod for live streams, and you keep like so many different types of expenses, and you have to keep so many invoices. I mean, not invoices, like receipts. I don't want to have like a huge file of receipts by the end of this year and realizing like, oh my god, I don't know where my money is going. So oh my god, this is the problem with doing a live stream on your phone, that each and every single time someone texts you, it like, yeah, someone is texting me. Valeria says Squarespace es la opción genial, mejor que WordPress, es más económico. So Valeria says that Squarespace is a super great option, because rather than WordPress, because it's way cheaper. I know that, and I wanted to do it in Squarespace, but the problem is that a lot of people that are behind website coding says that Squarespace isn't the best option. And I don't know nothing about websites, Andrea. I'm sorry. Oh my God, bookshelf tour, yes. Do you really want that? I mean, I can do it for you guys, but it wouldn't be public. And Yuli says, do you have a PO box? Yes, I have a PO box. I'm going to leave the address once this live stream. Wait, let me write this down, guys, because so PO box and name of the plants, right? Plants. So these are all the information that is going to be down below later. So this is what I'm doing right now. And the upcoming, this is like a newsletter, guys. And the upcoming projects that I want to do is, so Ed and I are going to finally start working on our next book project, which is called Arrhenius, and is my first sci-fi graphic novel, and I'm really excited about that. I am really scared too, guys, because I haven't ever done a sci-fi thingy before, and sci-fi is full of things that I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to draw machines like guns and robots and stuff like that. I don't know how to draw ships like spaceships and stuff. I don't know how to draw scenery, especially different like other world scenery. I don't know how to draw like uniforms, like space uniforms and stuff. And that freaks me out. And action scenes, like people shooting and like moving around, and like action scenes take a shit ton of time to draw because it's a lot of action and not so much dialogue. So I'm really scared, guys. I'm really scared. Claire Loons is asking me, when are you going to Japan? Are you going to do a travel journal? Yes, I'm going for my birthday, actually. Claire Loon, I am really excited. So we're going I'm looking at my other calendar. I'm going from October 1st to October 16th. So Ed's birthday is the 3rd of October, which is nice because we're going to start the trip with his birthday, and my birthday is the 13th. So we're going to spend both of our birthdays there, and I'm turning 30 this year, guys. So it's going to be very nice to turn such a significant age in Japan, which is the country that I wanted to travel to since I was 8 years old. That would be really weird. And yes, I'm doing a travel journal, by the way. Could you show your wall calendar? Yes, yes. Guys, I love seeing you. So I have 2 calendars. I have this one, which is the one that I draw all the time. All the blue dots are my schedule thingies for Patreon. So you can see, for example, I'm planning to do a drawing live stream that day, and the newsletters. This was our newsletter, but I turned it into a live stream. Obviously, I updated Patreon much more often than what you see, because sometimes I uploaded pictures of my cats or like things I'm reading and stuff like that. But at least the schedule part is this, like the blue thingies. And yeah, and the other calendar that I have is this one. And so, for example, you can see my trip to Chile and then my trip to Mexico. I haven't drawn the October for the Japan trip, but I have to start filling this out because I finally have time to spend here in Hastings to plan out my future, which is something that I want to talk to you about, guys. Oh, Claire Loon! So cool. I've turned 30 last October. Oh yeah, baby. We're October babies. October babies are the best. No offense to the other babies there. Oh, always so inspiring to see your calendars. Thank you, Jordan. Georgina just turned 29. I am really looking forward to my 30s. I'm sure that's strange. That's not strange. Actually, I want to be like you, Georgina. Excited about life and age and years to come. Julia's asking, oh, are you going to self-publish your sci-fi graphic novel? I want to, Julia. I want to self-publish my my sci-fi Arrhenius. the thing is that Ed has this crazy idea that we should do. Look, I'm almost naked. Ed said that we should do like a Kickstarter for the sci-fi thingy. The only thing that I'm really scared of self-publishing is the idea of having to distribute this monster and not having the house, like the no house, like the people, or not knowing how to do it. That it's my only concern. And so my agent, I have an agent. I told you this, I think, a couple of months ago. I signed a contract with a literary agent, and he's in charge of helping me to publish my stuff here in the UK and in the US. And he is very into Arrhenius. He's like, yeah, this is the best shit ever. We should totally publish it. So I don't know what are like, what's the deal with publishing with him or with a publisher and at the same time self-publish it. So I don't know how it's going to work out, Julia, to be honest. I wished I can self-publish it because I will have more control, but at the same time, what a publisher, like a publisher house, can give me right now as a distribution or as a tour or something is something that I can't do right now for myself. I wish I had a team in that sense. Lisa says, "Oh my God, yes, Kickstarter!" Julia, I hate missing out your books just because I don't know Spanish. I know, baby. I'm so sorry about that. It's been, for example, this is the crazy thing. A Punto de Partir, which is my first graphic novel travel journal, is in Spanish. I published it by the end of 2015. So it's been almost a year and a half later, and there's no publishers who are interested in the English version, which is so sad. I mean, look at it. It's a very important book for me, but it's not my like, oh my God, this is a masterpiece. No, it's a graphic novel I did in 2015. Like, I see the drawings and I know, like, I can tell that my illustration style has changed in this like year and a half. So it's not something that gives me as much joy as when I finish it. But still, it's very sad that no one wants to publish it because no one reads what is the word, travel journals. I mean, if you are like a super famous Beyonce celebrity, no one's going to read your travel journal, which is something like is super sad. And two, no one wants to publish it because it's not my first book. I mean, it's a book that is already published. And usually publishers and like big publisher houses, they want to go with, as a first book, at least in a new language, they want to go with a new title. And since A Punto de Partir is not my first title, most of them, they want me to do an unpublished thing first with them and then go with A Punto de Partir, which is sad because A Punto de Partir is done. Like, everything is done. There's nothing like, so it's very strange for me to have a finished piece and no one wants, you know what I'm saying? So if my agent is like, no, there's no way to go, there's really no one interested, I am going to say like, fuck it, I am going to self-publish it and that's it. But he still feels that we have a chance to publish it, and that's why I have been waiting so long. This is the thing. Adeline, can't wait for your planner, fan. Oh, thank you. So Cecilia said, A Punto de Partir was lovely. Is there any way we can tell publishers we want it in English too? I don't know, Cecilia. I have no idea because most of them, they want to see like a really, really, really big audience. And even though you're insanely big for me as a publisher, like Random House or like an insane audience, even 1,000 people isn't enough like to publish a book. And when this is like the hard part of UK business publishing, is that they have to think not only the UK business, but also the US business, because when you're dealing with books in English, you're thinking in like abroad, and that's why it's so difficult to sign a contract with them, because they're thinking abroad, and that's why it's never enough. That's the thing. Petit is leaving. Adios, Petit. Gracias por venir. She's leaving. Anki says, hi Anki. Have you ever considered publishing it as an ebook, no printing distribution cost? Perhaps if the ebook sells well, it's easier to get it in front of a publisher. I have considered it. The thing is that A Punto de Partir as an Spanish version is already as an ebook version. But since my agent is like, don't do anything until I said so, I am just waiting to see what is happening with him. So I'm going to keep you posted, guys. That's the thing. But yeah, I am also designing my planner. So I already mentioned this in some way, guys, but I wanted to start designing my planner for next year. I know most of you aren't thinking about next year because it's too soon. But in the planner business, people are like going a year ahead. And I'm already late in the next year planner business. But I'm trying to see if I can come up with a planner for next year. And this is like the crisis that I'm going through, guys, is that I don't know if it's a crisis, but I have been talking with people and illustrators. I had a few meetings in Mexico also with like super talented people. And a lot of the times they have said, obviously, this is a very good way, of course, but like, you know that this is not going to last forever, like me, because we're all going to die basically. But people ask me like, how do I feel with the amount of followers that I have and with the work that I do and what I want to do with my life and stuff like that. And all of those questions always make me feel like super scared and anxious and stuff. But I once met a lady, and she was the owner of this like paper, like a stationery brand. And she says like, she asked me what I was planning to do with my life once this thing was over. And I was like, what do you mean with this thing like over? She's like, yeah, because you know that this success that you have is not going to last forever, right? I mean, you're going to get pregnant eventually, and you're going to like be absent for a while, and then your time was, I mean, she didn't say like you're going to be done, but she was going there. And she had the best intention telling me this, guys, by the way. But I freaked out, obviously. And this was, I think, 2 years ago. And the last week, I had a meeting with this awesome illustrator in Mexico. And he was like, yeah, because what does it feel to be the front row of your work all the time? And he has a very different approach of illustration. He's like very anonymous. He doesn't ever like show his face on the public, and his work is what he thinks and what he believes, or like he very acid sense of humor, and not so much about him as a person. So we had like different approaches of what illustration is, and like our personalities, like online personalities. And he's like, well, the good thing about not being as well known is that if I ever want to change stuff as I don't know, my work or what I do, my face isn't there, so I can change more easily. But for you, it must be really hard to go through stuff, because you go through stuff like online. What I'm trying to say, guys, is that everything that I'm doing right now, right now with my life is the same size that what I am. I am not building something bigger than me. I am not like I don't think I'm leaving some sort of legacy, something that could outpass me or like be bigger than me. I am repeating myself, but I am really scared that this ends. I mean, it's going to end eventually. I am sorry if I'm being too pessimistic right now. But Haley says that's really interesting. And I say this is in the most positive way, by the way. I'm really scared right now, but I'm saying this because I want to get better, and because I'm trying to I am trying to do something bigger. I'm trying to build something that is not just me over and over again. I don't know if I'm explaining. I once heard, like, I was listening to this, like, to the BeingBoss podcast that that I'm a huge fan of, and one of the girls that they were interviewing said that a lot of the problems with the bloggers right now and YouTubers and people online is that they're not creating a legacy. Everything that they're doing is going to end while they stop doing it, because they're basing everything on their lifestyle or their lives or how young they are. But once the looks are done, once they reach a certain point, it's going to end. It has like an expiration date. And since it's sad to think of, like, I was telling this to it the other day, like, if this is it, if this is like the huge curve of my life, and this is like the peak, like the point, like the biggest point of my career right now, I mean, I'm going to be really happy because it happened, but I'm going to be really sad because I'm having too much fun, and I feel like everything that is happening right now to me is very recent. Like, I'm finally enjoying, like, I can pay the bills and I can dye my hair pink, and I'll be really sad if this is it, guys. And it was like, don't worry, this is not it. But you know what I'm saying. I wonder if you have like the same things, if you think the same things. I don't know. Do you think the same things? So I'm trying to think forward, trying to see what I can do that, I don't know if you have this word, like, outlive me, something that is going to live even when this thing is over. I hate using the word fame because I don't feel that. I don't know. The other day, oh God, can I share this with you guys? I might look like an asshole, but the other day, a very nice guy interviewed me for his blog, and he said, "What does it feel to be so famous?" And I don't feel famous. I feel like I am known on a niche, on like a small niche, but famous to me is like Beyonce or like Taylor Swift. But once this fame or like well known is over, what is it going to be? And that is like the crisis that I'm experiencing right now. So I want to do a business. I want to create a business, and this is why I'm meeting you guys. Because I want to know what you feel. I would love to have a stationery brand. I was flipping through / stalking Anna from Riffle Paper and Co. I don't know if you know that brand. It's insane, amazing. And I was flipping through her Instagram account. I'm like, I love her life. I love what she's creating, and I would love to have what she has. I know that sounds like super flaky and stupid to say, like, because I know what we see on social media is in her life, but I love what she has built, like her office and building a stationery brand. And I don't know if I want to have a stationery brand forever, but at least it's something that I'm very curious right now at this time. And this is why I'm doing a planner, or like doing stickers, something that is bigger than me. I mean, it will be done by me, obviously, but it's not something that will have my name necessarily. Georgina says a stationery line is my dream also. Thank you, Georgina. Jennifer says, I think you can always move forward. When you feel stuck, your passion can be lived many ways. You're right. Lizzie says, friend, you will be freaking successful with stationery brand. Oh my God, Lucy, I don't know. I'm so scared. Alejandra says that's the world you're thinking of. Curated the Instagram she's curated for her brand. Thank you. I mean, my Instagram isn't that curated. I think so. I show everything. I mean, it's curated because I drew it, so I show very imperfected, like my imperfected life in some way. But um, yeah, just like can you imagine? Like, please go to her Instagram or like the Rifle Paper and Co Instagram account. It's like we're doing a business meeting, and the place is like freaking gorgeous, and there's paper everywhere. Like that is my it's not my dream life because I love the life that I have here. I love the life that I created in some way. I just want something bigger than me. I want a stationary brand. I want working with people and having an office and being surrounded by paper and like this is the thing, guys. I thought of that idea and I have written this idea here actually in this notebook. Um, the feeling that what a new station, like a new notebook, makes me feel. Do you know that feeling that I'm talking about when you buy a new station, like when you buy new stationery, when you buy when you buy a new notebook or like new pens, is that like adrenaline rush, that feeling of like, oh my God, I can start fresh and like conquer the world in some way. I love that feeling, and I would love to recreate that feeling to people, like to you guys, uh, to feel like you're not alone and with stationery. Is that too silly? I don't know, but that is at least what stationery makes me feel, and that's why I chose that in a way. Oh yeah, Haley's saying the name, by the way. I don't know how do you pronounce it, Haley. Rifle is rifle, rifle. It sounds like the gun, a rifle, but it's not. Overwhelmed by ideas and possibilities. Yes, Julie. Yes. Um. Oh my God. I'm reading your comments, by the way. Chelsea said, I don't think it's ever going to end only because you have us a following that will follow you to the next step. Oh my God, Chelsea! Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you so much. But I never give you guys for granted. I never say like, I don't care because my patrons are always going to be there. No, ever. That's why I never took things for granted, because I feel like when you take things for granted, you start feeling I'm like grateful for stuff, um, and you are always going to, like, if you think about it, like in a very cold and horrible way, you can always go through a horrible, I mean not horrible stuff, but like, for example, what if you have like financial problems and you have to leave Patreon, I don't know, like whatever, or like, I don't know, I said some stupid racist comment on Twitter and you're like, you know what, I don't like fan anymore, I don't know, like that's why I never like take things for granted. um that's why I always like work really hard, because I don't your existence is not obvious to me, like that you're here, it's not obvious to me, and that's why I really appreciated your comment, by the way. Chelsea. um Angie said it's because her name was Anna Riffle. Yeah, now she's called Anna Riffle Bond. She has the coolest name ever. Don't you think? It's like, my name is success. uh, yeah, Haley says bond paper doesn't have that same ring to it, and you're right. Um, Claire Loon says you work so hard, you really deserve the best, and your illustrations are awesome. Oh, thank you, baby. And Jordan says planner notebooks, planners, pencil cases, makeup bags, coffee cups, cat food dishes, wall planners, curtains. Oh my God, that'll be wonderful though. Um, so the people that I will love, like my, what is the name of that? Like my target audience is people like you and me. That Because the people that buy Raffle Paper and Co are like super women's, like business women's, and I have purchased a couple of her notebooks and they're gorgeous, and I always feel like a girl boss when I buy them. And I would love to recreate that feeling, but in a more casual way, like someone that could put a potato sticker next to it. That will be like my target audience, someone like us, very casual, that also want to take over the world and be super professional and business lady, but who don't take herself or himself very seriously. And that will be wonderful, guys. They're like anthropology girls. Lol. Yes, Haley. Julie says you're courageous and challenging yourself, so inspiring. Thank you, baby. This has been such a intense experience, guys, because it will be really easy for me, and it's very also tempting for me to think like, this is going to last forever, all my patrons are going to be with me forever, my Etsy shop will be successful forever, because it will be very easy to say that, and I don't want to think that ever, because that will be thinking like taking things for granted, but also because I want to keep working hard, and I want to I am trying to balance this life that I have, like enjoying what I have right now, because I feel like I'm achieving something, but also not thinking that it's going to last forever. So I have to keep like working super hard to keep it, like to at least make it last. That is the thing. Girl boss adventures fun. Those are Kimmy. Those are the like keywords. Gracefully said, I'm sold. I will buy one of everything. Thank you, Gracefully. Thank you so much. Sophisticated potato. Oh my god. That is amazing. The Franette Paperia pop-up shop will be adorable. And I'm pretty sure all of us will buy everything. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you so much. Georgina says, yes, that's perfect, and something that I'm missing at the moment, I think. I think potato, what was the word? Sophisticated potato will be amazing, actually. That is like the key concept of the brand. Oh my god. So will be your Etsy shop open again, or will you? So no, that is a very good question for the regular Gatsby. My shop will be open, I think, not next week, but the week after. So it will be like the 22nd of May. I mean, it would be amazing to have it open the 15th, but since I have to print the scene, and I don't know how long is it going to take to get printed and dispatched, I'll say the from the 15th to the 22nd, probably. And yeah, I would love to have it open sooner, but I have no idea what are the like printing and dispatch schedule is. And also the website, like the shop part of the website, is going to be done by mid-year, like probably July, late August, like July, August, probably, maybe sooner. But the thing is that I want to keep my Etsy shop open until the end of this year, guys, as well as at the same time of my shop, because a lot of people like to buy from Etsy, and I want to make like a period of transition between having my shop open and my Etsy shop also open, because I don't want to close my Etsy shop, just like have my shop, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to have like a transition period with in which both of my shops are open, so it will be something like more friendly to the people, to everybody. Bruna says, hi fan. Wait, what? I just hear, are you launching a paper goods brand? Yeah. I mean, not yet, but hopefully I can have a few products soon, like a planner. And I also, where are those drawings? I want to show you the drawings, guys. But like I was, by the way, I bought this paper with your money, guys. So thank you. I bought some watercolor paper for upcoming YouTube videos, because I've heard these two brands of paper, they're backwards, I'm sorry. These two papers are amazing for, oh no, they're not backwards when you're watching them. Okay. They said that they're the best watercolor paper ever. But the other day I went and have a date with myself, and I took a few notes of what I want for like the stationery brand and like stuff I want to do. For example, is this boring for you guys? I would love to do like a dust bag for the planner, and I want to have like stickers and an elastic band for the planner and stuff like that. And I'm trying to see like ways of composing the planner. So any planner feedback guys that you want, like I would love to see like the whole week in both pages, and other like planner related products like a wall calendar and like a weekly planner and stuff like that. I'm trying to, for example, I am really fan of all of those accounts on Instagram of like bullet journal or different ways of composing your planner and stuff like that. I'm trying to see like the best way of doing that, not backwards. I need Fran's sophisticated potato washi tape. Oh yeah, Chelsea. Alejandra says you should create a survey monkey survey to get feedback. Oh, I'm going to write that right now. I had no idea that was the name. Is that, hey Alejandra, is that a name of a website where you do like surveys? It would be wonderful actually. I can do a test run with you guys. Claire Loom says yes, an entire week in 2 pages. I love that. I mean, I love to see one day in 1 page, but the regular Gatsby say, I can't wait until my Midori sketchbook comes in. I want to turn it into a visual diary almost. I feel you, baby. I feel you. Jennifer says, you're going to get so many ideas when you travel to Japan. I know. I am getting, I feel like I should buy stickers as a research, but I don't know if that's, yeah, I can do that, obviously. Kimi, what's Mosery? Is that a brand? I'm going to write it down because just in case. Lee says, it's always weird hearing people talk about Midori. Also, name of an alcohol. Wow, because that is my stepmom's name. That's very interesting. Haley says, you have heard of the brand Bando? Game Coach has developed a lot of fun paper stationery and planners. This is my first time hearing it. So Bando, like Bando. Bando, yeah. Bruna says, Fran, I have plans myself, and I must say you're very courageous sharing so much of your plan with us. I'm always afraid of someone stealing my ideas. Bruna, you know what? I also was really scared, but I am not anymore. Like, even if someone is taking this idea right now, I feel like this person and me, we're going to have so many different approaches of the result of the idea itself that I don't mind sharing my ideas anymore, or like my thoughts or my experiences. The idea that I could potentially be helping someone right now with something that I share is something more valuable than being afraid of someone stealing something from me. In the beginning, I remember I was very reserved about all of my information, or like the brushes that I used on Photoshop, or like the paper brand that I was using for a watercolor painting. I don't know. And then I'm like, what am I doing? At least, for example, in university, I remember like all of my classmates were very reserved about everything, and I hated that because there's so many. We're not that many illustrators out there, and I feel like we need to help each other. And I don't know, that's my feeling regarding like stealing ideas and stuff. So far I hadn't had any experience of someone stealing my ideas, and I'm trying to be more generous about it. So just like give it a go, see what happens if you share. I feel like there's no such thing as sharing too much, and I feel like when I started listening to Being Boss or like Creative Pep Talk and so many awesome podcasts that they talk about creativity and stuff like that, I have learned that they share so much and like so amazing knowledge about all of the stuff. And it's knowledge that I feel like they could be charging for. I'm like, these guys are crazy. And by the end, I mean, they keep saying like, I keep sharing all of this information, but people keep subscribing to the podcast and to my online courses and classes. So don't worry, baby. Don't worry. Just like keep sharing all of it. Jessie says you have to make like washi tapes with patterns with your cats. Jessie, I will love that. I mean, if you tell me how to handmade, I mean, like to produce washi tape, I will be really appreciated. That's why I would love to have someone to work with, just to someone that do that all of that research. Like, how do you do washi tape? Like, how do you print washi tape? Michelle says, I love that about you, friend. Thanks, Michelle. I'm so glad that you're here, by the way. Michelle is here from the beginning. Like the moment I that I did our Patreon account, you were here, Michelle. Maybe you can include a monthly calendar with illustrations in your planner, like as section dividers. You can sell this calendar on its own too. Yes, Adeline, I was thinking of doing this planner an open calendar, so no dates. So I hate the idea that you have to buy a planner on January or like very in a specific date, because otherwise you're going to lose the money or like the dates and stuff. I love the idea of open planners because they're more environmentally friendly. You can use them and buy them whatever you want. But I love the idea of, for example, having like a calendar sticker or a year calendar bookmark, so you can know exactly where the dates and stuff like that. But I love the idea of open planners. Do you guys use open planners? What are your thoughts on like no date calendar? Alejandra says, hire me, friend. I would love to hire you, Alejandra. He says people have been stealing the poster I created. Oh no, for Women's March and reselling it. Sometimes you have to roll with your punches and fight for what it's right. I know, Haley. Luckily I haven't been dealing with a lot of people like stealing my illustrations and repost them. But at the same time, and I keep hearing this in the internet, when people copy you, is because your work is awesome and when you're doing something right. I know this is a shitty way to say right now because it sucks when someone steals something from you and don't give you any credit, but if there isn't any consolation, that is a consolation. Graceful says, speaking of podcasts, I miss a friend, Alana Amistad, so much. No pressure. I know it's a lot of work, but yeah. So Ed and I had a Spanish podcast. We talk about friendship because of the book. So as soon as Ed comes back, we're doing that crap. I mean, the podcast. Georgina says, friend, you should be in the Colorful Company group. We're all creators and pretty happy to share info. I had no idea that company existed. Colorful. I'm writing all of this down, guys. Company. By the way, we're an hour in on the live stream. And it says, yes, for undated planners. So Julie says Tuesday Bestman was a victim of their art threat. Okay, so this is a great subject, guys. I'm really glad that you came up with. Julie says that, I don't know if you guys know Tuesday Basin. I never know how to pronounce her name, but she was a victim of a huge art theft by Sarah, and that is why I never buy things from Sarah, because I hate the brand. I hate what they do to creators and illustrators. But since she was victim of this huge crime, I feel like her as a brand have growth so much. I don't know if you know her work or what she's doing right now, but she started doing a clothing line and it's freaking amazing. And the traction that she's getting on her social media and on her shop is awesome. And this is I don't know if what happened to her is a great example, because no I don't think any clothing line, or exactly, I mean, specifically what Sarah did to her is an example, but the way she turned turned back, the way she turned this situation as a positive way is what is truly an example of, you know what, I think what Sarah did was awful, but I am doing something for myself and from what I believe. And she created this awesome brand. Please check her out, because like her hoodies and her jackets are, I want one. So apparently you're all loving the blank calendars, the blank planners. Can I keep asking you for this stuff, guys? Like not right now, but over the year, as soon as I'm getting my Prince stuff. I love, yes, Valeria says, hagamos el equipo nerd, which means like, let's make a team nerd, like a nerd team. And I really need feedback on this, because even though I use planners and I'm like a planner freak, I need feedback from this, because you're my target, you are my target audience. And I feel like if we can build a great planner together, it will be more useful and practical for more people. I would love this planner to help people to make their dreams come true. As cliche and awful as that sounds, I would love to be this a company, like a friend. The feeling that I have for this brand, guys, is when when you go to a coffee shop with a friend and you're sitting together next to each other, and you're like, okay, we need to conquer the world, we're going to do this shit, we're going to plan out everything, and you drink coffee or tea and cookies, and you like have all of your planners and like paper and like awesome markers, and you plan everything, and you feel like I am top of the world. That is the feeling that I have for my planner, like my stationery company. Is that like a brand that can help you achieve goals. I know there's already lots of like stationery shops that do that for you, but I would love this to be not different, but have this like quirky, nerdy, potato enthusiast extra feeling to it. I don't know. What do you guys think? But I need you. I need you as my feedback team. Chelsea said, you just described my best day ever. I love those meetings. I love when you meet your friends, and those like very motivated friends that once you meet them and you go back home, you feel like you want to do everything and like, oh my God, I want to just like draw all day, or I want to read every day, or I want to work all day and like do all the things that I want to do. I love those meetings. And that is like the feeling that I want to recreate, like a companion guide, like someone with you, but in a planner size. Georgina says it's nerd empowerment. That is the word, baby. Thank you. I love that you guys, most of you are like native English speakers, because you have these words that I don't have. I mean, I do know what they mean, but I don't. Of course, always with you, friend. Thank you, Ruth. That's how I feel when I watch your videos. Super motivated and ready to kick butt. Thank you, Chelsea. No, well, yeah, that's what I would love to do. And I feel relieved, guys. I already shared with you all of this thing. I was thinking about names. That is also a great subject that we need to discuss in our next meeting. But I am thinking about everything, guys, like flan, or like, I don't know, what were the names that I was thinking? But like, it's very hard to describe what I want to do, or what I want to recreate with the name and thingies. But like partner, friendmate, like good friend, flan friend. I don't know. It's very I don't want a cheesy name. I want like a cool friend, but like a cool in a nerdy way. You know what I'm saying? Companion is a good name. I know, but there's already like tech things that have the word companion. So I don't know. And I also love the nerd empowerment name, but it's too long. I need something that is like catchy and great. Sophisticated potato, it's amazing. Right, I love it. but it's also really long. Fancy potato also, but it's no, this brand is not fancy. Rifle is fancy. So that is the feeling of Rifle. Riffle Paper and Co is like fancy and businesswoman and like grown-up-y. But this is also for grown-ups, but in a more, I have my pink hair and I am working in my pajamas sort of way, you know? The friend plan, yeah, but it has my name on it. And I don't want something that, it's great, Chelsea, but I don't want something that, if it's made by me, but it doesn't have my name necessarily. Machine nerd notes. You're one fancy fun. Yes, something like that, but not too fancy. I feel like Japan will be perfect, inspiring place for a planner ideas. Yes, Cecilia. That's why I'm really excited about Japan. And also because I'm doing this travel journal thingy. Actually, something that I'm really proud of, guys, is that I paid the trip with my as a business expense, and I feel like a very serious business right now. Pink hair, Girl Paper Co. It's amazing, Alejandra, but it's too long. Some friend is amazing. Nerd notes, nerdy planner. Yeah, we'll have to have another meeting for this, guys. Fan friend is great, but it's also most like my. I would love, for example, if it's like a food name. I love flan, but it's too similar to my name. Clever expense. Yes, I know, Julie. Yes, yes. Also, Ed is really good with names, so I think I will ask him about this because he's really good at this. Also, if we find like a synonym of quirky or like weirdo, because we are weirdos, guys, and it's okay. I love being a stationary weirdo, but if we can find like a word that describes this adrenaline rush we feel with a new set of pencils or a new like a notebook, like the notebook smell, that is the feeling that we want, guys. Nerdado is great. Big Rosa Paper and Co. Grab plants, like give me grab hams, but plants. Yeah, but that is too tricky. We can throw our ideas all day. Yeah, Haley, that is the thing. Oh my god. So yeah, that's it, guys. By the way, so I haven't watched that many things because in live stream, I mean, in the newsletter, I usually share the stuff that I've been watching or like reading. I am still reading The Goldfinch, guys. It's been a year and I'm still reading that book, but I'm like 50 pages away, so I'm finally finishing that beast. I watched Girl Boss, and it's like what I said. I liked it, but I hated the main protagonist. You know what, guys? I am a big sucker for documentaries or series based on true lives or whatever of people that work really hard and they make something awesome. I think since I want to do that, I think that's why I kind of liked Girl Boss, because I love the idea of someone building something from the ground up. It's just that I didn't like the protagonist. You might be Golfing is amazing. I love. Girl Boss is weird. Did not like it. I know, right? I think I liked the idea of her building her own team and office and stuff like that because I want that. But yeah, I really struggled with Girl Boss. Anke says Girl Boss was weird. I know, right? Did you read her book? I am halfway through and it's pretty good. I haven't. Is it really that good? Because people keep telling me that I shouldn't read it because it's not like a, oh my god, such a crazy book. But if you, okay, I'm gonna give it a go. Also, especially since the company went bankrupt. I know, but is Girl Boss still? I mean, is Nasty Gal still going? I think so. Um, RuPaul was the best part of the series. I feel so rushed. The pace, yeah. And yes, she was annoying. Valeria says, creo que hay que esperar cómo sigue saliendo la protagonista, pero también she says that I you will have to wait until what to see how the protagonist is developing, but also I kind of hide it. Yeah, I loved it, hated. That's the thing, guys. And I also yesterday I finally finished watching 13 Reasons Why, and I kind of watched it because everybody was talking about it, but Yeah, I have lots of mixed feelings about it. I think I'm going to rewatch again Girls, because I left the series until the fourth season. So I'm going to rewatch the fourth season, and then I'm going to move forward, because people keep saying like the fifth season I think is the best one. And besides that, I haven't watched, like, I'm rewatching Parks and Rec because I love Parks and Rec. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. Nastigal has the new CEO now. Yes, I heard that, Haley. Yeah. So that's it. So if you want to recommend me new TV shows besides Girls that I'm going to rewatch again, and Catastrophe It is a British show, super funny. Okay, I'm writing this down, baby. Any good music you're listening to lately? Nothing. I mean, I am replaying stuff that I already have on my Spotify, but if you want to recommend me one. By the way, yes, I'm going to leave so Spotify. A while back, I told you that I was going to share my music with you guys, so I'm definitely going to make like a playlist for you in case you want that to see what I listen to. But yeah, I love Parks and Rec. Yay! Leslie Knope will totally buy your planner. Leslie Knope, she's my life. I want to be here. Every time I am in a stressful situation or like a crappy situation, I think, what will Leslie Knope do? And it's the best solution I ever have. Abstract, Sense8. Ed watched Sense8 and he said that it's not that good. You used to listen to Feast. Oh my god, yes. Feast new album. LCD Sound System is my favorite. I already hear, like, listen to them. Try Outlander. I tried the first season and I stopped watching it. So I probably need to watch that again. The Handmaid's Tale, Hulu right now. I will. Freaks and Geeks. People keep recommending me that. I will. I think it's on Netflix now. Um, Fargo. I watched the first season, and the second season I tried to watch it, but Netflix took it down for some reason. OA. Ed watched OA, and he said it was crap. So I don't know if I should give. But you know what? Ed, he's a good person, but since he's a playwright slash screenwriter, he's very critical about TV shows. And when something is like super, like when you know what is going to happen on a TV show, he stops watching it because he's like, it's awful to be married to a screenwriter, guys, because he knows exactly what, like, yeah, he knows what is going to happen every time. Like every time we go to a movies, he knows, or like a TV show, a series. Documentaries is the thing that Ed doesn't know what is going to happen. But yeah, Game of Thrones, yes, and also House of Cards. I am waiting for that. Ed is right. A concept was great but fell short. Thank you, Haley. Normix says, Ed know what's good. I didn't like it either. I'm going to say that to it. By the way, guys, I didn't mention this, but I spoke to my mom a few hours ago, and she says hello because my mom loves you. So she's like, how are your patrons? I think you might like Daria. I kind of want to rewatch Daria, because I remember watching it when it was like on MTV, and I want to watch it again. Master of None. I watched the first episode and it wasn't that good, but do you think I should give it a go again? The Killings is amazing. I really love Les Laurent. Okay, I'm writing this down. Remnants. Love ya, mom. Oh, Haley. So, wait, is that it? Let me see if I have another thing to mention. I think that's it, guys. It's getting late. We're an hour and 20 minutes. But yeah, I should probably edit the video for next week. People is expecting the Mexico adventures. That makes me really nervous because I filmed, but not as much as I will usually do. I want to pitch you my ideas for my YouTube channel. So upcoming videos that I have is, well, my Mexican vlog, obviously. I finally want to do an office tour, guys. You already know my office. a lot because I keep showing it to you, but I would love to do like an official office tour. I know it's not done and it could be like way cuter than when it is right now, but um, I really want to do one because I feel like something that people really want to see. I would love to do the watercolor paper testing, the ones that I just show you. And I would love to do eventually, not right now, but a tax return receipt organization. I mean, besides the cover tour that I already promised to you guys, um, I want to see if I can do a tax return organization because I have never watched a tax return video on YouTube ever, at least the UK version, because I know it changes from within countries. But I feel like something is so important that no one talks about. I know because it's really, really boring and it's obvious for most of us, but I feel like when you want to do freelancing as a writer or as a clown or as a artist, you need to know how to do a tax return. So I want to see if I had a successful tax return and see if I can explain how to do it and what is like the proper procedure and how to organize yours. Is that too boring for you guys? What, officer? What about wash? I want to try wash, like the painting, but I'm still not there yet. Oh my gosh, I need a tax return video. Save me, friend. I will, Emma. Don't worry. Talk about Midori differences. I will, because I think I spoke this with you, Ruth, but the Midori differences. There's like two kinds of Midoris, and I feel it will be a very interesting video. That's the thing. How do you do an interesting video about testing sketchbooks or like tax return? Um, Thinking about going freelance, Chelsea says, but the taxes and health insurance part scares me. Welcome to our life, Chelsea. Like you're not alone. Anna says nothing is boring. Thank you, Anna. There are a couple of things that are very boring, but I'm going to try to make them as fun as possible. Uh, Georgina said not too boring is definitely needed. Thank you, Georgina. Rama says, yes, I sometimes can't sleep thinking about when my parents' health insurance will run out for me. Yeah, I know exactly how you feel. Um, Adulting fears. Lo estoy publicando en Instagram. I will, Valeria. Thank you. Jesse says, see, and Kimi says, we love a tax return video, especially with your colors and being. Thank you, baby. So yeah, guys, those are my ideas so far. If you have more ideas of videos that you would like to watch, anything at all. Oh, and I had a let's draw outside scenery because since you guys know, I suck at drawing scenery and I want to keep better at drawing scenery. So I don't know if I should film it here in Hastings or go to London and do the like drawing part there. But I need to work on that, guys. I can't just like draw my characters floating because I need that. Uh, Jesse's asking me a video about how I print. It's not dumb. I can do one, obviously. Yes, yes. And a lot of people is asking me about my printer, so I think it will be a nice. Maybe I can do that on the office tour video. Yeah. And Chelsea says, I would love to know more about how you plan to move abroad for the first time. I can do that also. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Chelsea. Oh, and Normic says about in London. Okay, yes, I will. Maybe Ed and I are going to go to London. I mean, as soon as he comes back, maybe in a few weeks. But we can film together there because yeah, guys, I need to improve. Yeah. Don't leave. I need to leave, guys. Office tour will be great. Looking forward to it. And Natalie says, I have to leave. Oh, okay, Natalie, don't worry. I have to leave too. So let's all say goodbye. Time has arrived. I'm sorry, guys, if this was too long for you. Got really invested and excited about talking about plans and fears. I am still scared. If that's something that is in any consolation, I'm scared shit. But at least I know your guys are here and Eddie's here and the cats, and we're all in this together. Oh yeah, baby, like that song. thank you guys so much for being here today with me and taking your precious time on a Sunday morning, night, and evening, and afternoon. And thank you. You guys have no idea how it means this to me, your support and your comments and your ideas and all of the stuff that you said on this live chat today. I will keep you posted with that whole planner stationery thing. This is not, I mean, it's new in the sense of I came with the idea like a month ago, but it's not new in the sense of that this crisis that I have right now towards my work is something that I really wanted to share. I think I mentioned it on a past newsletter. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. Oh my God, your comments. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. And yeah, like seize the time and do laundry and do some cleaning or go out and have a coffee for me because now it's too late for me for a coffee. But I'll keep you posted. Anything you need here, guys. I mean, anything you need, I'm here. And yes, I will see you this week actually for the sketchbook pledge. And I will send you more pictures of my kids. And yeah, guys, I love you. You have no idea how much I love you and you mean to me. And yeah, I send you all my love. Ed sends hello, probably. Yeah, okay. So, and I hope you have a wonderful Sunday and a lovely week ahead. Bye bye, guys. This is always saying goodbye is always awkward. So let's bye bye, guys. Bye bye bye.